ministerial. So can we urge the DFA to please provide them? How soon can you provide these listings, please?
Sorry.
Senator Legarda, please.
I just wanted perhaps to correct in the statement. I don't think I meant it stays long in DFA, Madam Chair.
Yes, it does.
Sometimes, let me just clarify it further, because one of my favorite agencies, because sometimes it stays with the agencies they consult. It's not just a DFA that does a complete staff work, so to speak, of any of the treaties that the Philippines enters into. So many agencies, DA, DNR, sometimes it takes so long, and it is further transmitted to the office of the president. It takes another process there, and then sometimes the next administration comes, we have to go back to zero, right? That's the process. We cannot continue the process. It has to go back to DFA, restudy, and all agencies again. So I'm not giving reasons why it takes long. And in fact, I said that the whole process takes long, but it's not only because of the Department of Foreign Affairs. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Yes, you're far more patient than I am. I think with a little push, both from the Executive Secretary as well as the Department of Foreign Affairs, the concurrences could be obtained much, much more quickly. So if you could have that list as soon as possible, Secretary Lazaro, please.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon, Madam Chair, Senator Legarda, Senator Tulfo, and Senator Padilla. With regards to your request for the provision of this list of agreements that are still pending or still pending ratification and concurrences, Madam Chair will be able to give that list. Just give us until the end of this week.
What about those pending ratification?
Yes, we can also give you that list.
Okay.
Because it's all classified into
All right.
several.
While we're in housekeeping mode, I'd also like to inquire. I've received a letter from the president and also notice from the U.S. Embassy regarding a letter of agreement for the International Narcotics and Law Enforcement Affairs. Unfortunately, this committee cannot take cognizance because it was not properly sent by the DFA to the Senate President. You're all cognizant of the procedure. The letter was instead sent directly to me, so I'm entirely baffled. And then followed up by the text of the American ambassador. Is there a way that we can rectify this procedure? Because it involves the derogation of the rights of the Senate. We are being urged to carry over from the 19th Congress to the 20th Congress. If you will recall, that was a burning issue for the impeachment of the Vice President. So we cannot go back on that and interpret it too leniently. Can you just send it all over again and we will expedite without doubt?
Madam Chair,
Can you
certainly.
please inform them, Tess,
We will do that. We will do that.
the procedure is faulty and I'm not able to act?
Definitely, we will convey that to the U.S. Embassy and we will redo the whole thing.
Hindi ko alam kasi nagmamadali Kung minsan nagkakaloko-loko, lalong nagmamadali So,
Well,
I don't want to be difficult, but I'm simply not authorized because one, it's a plenary action derived from the Senate President's office and the rules, and secondly, there is a derogation of the rights of the Senate from the 19th to the 20th Congress that I cannot do on my own and may not pass the body, as a matter of fact. Okay, so could you give us a quick update, therefore, of our participation in the multilaterals and bilaterals that's already familiar to us, especially, of course, ASEAN and the UN?
yes, Madam Chair. Actually, we have touched already based on the agenda item that the board secretary gave to us, but now we'll skip on the international agreements as this has been discussed in the instructions that you gave us. We will just go to the pending priority treaties and international agreements. If you can go there, please. there is the list of the pending priority treaties and agreements. This is actually classified into 4 categories. It is important to note that majority of these agreements are also led by other agencies, as mentioned by.
Number 1, ito na yung ngayon. Yan na yung ngayon, loss and damage na yan. Ano?
Yes, ma'am.
Oo, kasi isa lang talaga ang
Yes,
nasa
siya
akin.
lang. You're right,
Oo.
right. And the rest is number 2 is the issue of whether the 19th going to the 20th Congress we'll wait for the decision because this was submitted to the 19th Congress. And then the next
So there are 10. Hindi lang pala isa.
there are 10. Those that were submitted to the 19th Congress.
10 pala yan.
10. Actually, we have a
Dahil,
list.
dahil yung nagpa-follow up na masugid talaga yung sa narcotics, yung
Yes,
internal
yes. But we
narcotics.
will-
And I don't blame them.
We will notify them.
Simply that I'm not able to
Yeah.
act under the circumstances prevailing.
Fully
Thank you.
understand.
Please proceed.
And then the next one is those submitted to the office of the president for ratification, just one, and the concluded treaties agreements for executive ratification. So these are the pending treaties right now, Madam Chair. Actually, there are the other agreements that are hopefully finishing the negotiations, which again, like the SOFA for France, SOFA, another one with Canada. These are all going to be finished hopefully before the end of the year or early next year.
So yung concurrence mo, hindi
Yung
matatagalan.
concurrence. But we're now having
Tataka ako yung concurrence, napakasimple lang ng mga treaty, but hindi sila nagka-concur agad. In fact, very favorable for the departments to implement and execute their jobs, di ba?
siguro, Madam Chair, the concerned department, but there are other agencies and departments that they have to give their concurrences. Doon nagkakaano eh.
Yeah, I'm sure you're talking about DOF because they're always unhappy when there's a tax exemption involved.
Well,
No, just kidding. Thank you.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
since these are just the number of the treaties
Yes, so
agreements,
that's the listing that we are
yes,
requesting.
I'd like to know if the BBNJ, the biodiversity of areas beyond national jurisdiction, is part of any of those?
Madam Chair, Madam.
It's there.
Ayan,
it's
ayan.
a Second
Ah,
category.
okay, thank you.
Nandyan siya.
Again, from the 19th
It's
to
the
the
very
20th
first one
Congress.
pala, marine diversity.
bullet. Yes.
February 2nd.
The second bullet,
19th Congress.
The-
Agreement on Marine Biological.
the first bullet of the 19th
First
Congress,
bullet. Siya yung unang
the BBNJ.
Oh, it was submitted to us in the previous Congress. So again, it's back.
It's our fault though. We weren't able to deal
Yes,
with it. It's
because there
not
was
there.
a
It was
6-month
stuck with
campaign.
us.
So
Kasi
what is the
nag-election na kami,
status?
nagkagipitan na ng
Yes,
panahon.
what is the status
Madam
now?
Chair, it's really very important and urgent that we have this ratified because
That's
once
urgent.
the number 60 reaches
Sure.
ratifications, then we want to be part of it. And now it's a
Of course,
September UNJ.
But Secretary, has this been sent to me?
No, it's
Why
not
don't
in the
you just
Senate.
resubmit to the Senate? Because that's a proper procedure. DFA turns over all these agreements, 10 of them. Just resubmit na lang.
Okay. Yes.
Kasi yung problema, naglalakaran. Wag na maglakaran kasi talagang mas lalong tatagal eh. Mas mabuti pa, lock, stock, and barrel, yung 10, padala na lang ninyo sa amin. Pag na-endorse sa Senado at si Senate President, i-refer na sa plenary sa akin, mabilis lang yan. Kasi pinag-usapan na yung karamihan dyan eh.
Madam Chair will do that, except that we were also informed that this will be absorbed by the 20th. I mean, there were certain discussions also, but as you direct us, we will resubmit it to you to the 20th Congress.
Just an inquiry with regards to the BBNJ, since this was already in the custody of the Senate in the 19th Congress, that means due diligence was already done. And so it's just that it's a new Congress, then you can, as a chair suggested, resubmit. May I therefore ask the good secretary, what does it mean 60 countries? Can you tell us the importance and the urgency of that, please? Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Senator. As of the present time, how many?
50.
There are 52 ratifications in the global situation, and it is needed 60 for it to enter into force. And we want to be part of that 60 because there will be a first meeting conference of parties, and we want to be there as soon as we reach 60. And there is a possibility that it will be anytime by during the UNGA September
Before
in New York.
it's September. So
Yes,
is it with the DFA or in OP? Where
it
is
is
it?
now with you, with the Senate.
No, it's not.
It was already
It's not.
transmitted here.
No, I'm
With the
sorry.
19th Congress, sorry.
No, this is the same discussion that we had during the impeachment.
No.
The senators are all well
Is it
aware
with us? No.
that unfinished business terminates with the end of session. So as a result, just resubmit all the 10. As I said, napakadali naman. Pareho naman Bersamin CES at yung PLLO. At mabilis namin na pag-uusapan yan, agad-agad yan.
So para maliwanag po, naglapse na yung 19th Congress. It's back in the executive. Please, you have to resubmit everything. My question is it back to DFA or in OP?
DFA.
It's actually
With DFA.
with DFA. We will submit all these 10.
So back to DFA.
Everything
Ba-
Then
balik
you
ka
have
na
to
po.
go to OP again. And then
Yeah.
OP will transmit to the Senate.
Actually, that's the
Yes.
situation.
Oh,
It has to go to that route again.
route
Yes,
again.
definitely, because it reverts to the status
Okay.
quo previous to the
Yes.
endorsement.
Madam
Yes.
Chair,
Oo, pero mabilis lang yan. Sabi ko nga,
Mm.
Bersamin at
Ma-
Bersamin, paano naman
Bigay-
yung magtatagal?
Madam
Yes,
Chair,
Senator Tulfo.
Madam Chair, my question is, sa dami po nito, ma-actionan po kaya ito sa 20th Congress? There's so many
Kaya
of them.
po natin yan, Senator Tulfo. Unang-una, yung ilan na ba yan? Yung 1 and 2, klarong-klaro yan kasi napag-usapan na yan. Pagkatapos, may mga double taxation agreement, kadami-dami natin yan. Pati yung mga transfer of sentenced persons na dito na sila magsisilbi ng sentensya. Marami na rin tayong ganyan. Kaya yung iba dyan, mabilisan na lang yan kasi talagang dekahon na.
Yung what I'm interested, Madam Chair, itong UN Convention on International Liability for Damage Caused by Space Objects. Alam mo naman, dinadaan-daanan tayo dito ng mga space objects ng kapitbahay natin. Ginagawa pa tayong basurahan. So what do we do about this, Madam Chair?
Yeah, pag-uusapan natin yan, maghihiring tayo dyan. Hindi tayo umabot dyan.
Actually,
Yes, Senator,
yes,
Secretary
yes,
Lázaro.
Madam Chair.
Hindi pa na pag-uusapan yan. Kaya nga natenga lahat yan eh. 10.
Pero yung concern o yung query ni Senator Tulfo about those supposed to be coming, that's actually it's a subject of another MOU bilateral. If that they notify us, China will
If it's
notify us if there is
Bilateral with
bilateral.
China. That's
It's
right.
still we're proposing it, and hopefully we'll have some kind of consent from the other side. But this is more of a convention.
Madam Chair, because I represent, I grew up in Palawan, and these are the complaints of my constituents from Palawan. Ginagawa po silang parang tapunan ng mga spacecraft or space objects in China, satellites. Bumubulusok na lang po, natatakot po sila. So we really have to make sure na this is in place. There's really an agreement para mapanagot po itong mga countries na ito kasi ilang objects na po yung bumagsak dyan po sa Palawan. I mean, wala naman tayo. Nag-object po tayo pero hanggang doon na lang. Di po ba? Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Senator Tulfo. The same issue with regard to radioactive materials has been reported in Ilocos Norte as well as Cagayan. So these treaties are clearly of urgent and important consequence. So please proceed, Secretary. Bilisan na lang natin
Yes,
to.
thank you, Madam Chair. The next one is the UN. There are two very important foreign policy issues that we are going to face next year. The first one is the ASEAN chairship, and the second one is our candidature for the non-permanent member of the UN Security Council. Just to start with our bid, the elections will be in June next year, 2026, and therefore we are doing everything in our capacity to have that numbers that we have. We have to
How
receive.
realistic are our chances? I was told that the Eastern Europeans expected to win the seat.
No, but that's another how do you say it? Regional classification. There's
I
one-
see. So,
iba
iba pa
tayo.
yung kanila.
Iba yung kanila, iba yung atin, which is us with Kyrgyzstan.
Ilan ba yung non-permanent member?
Ilan? 10.
10.
Yes, plus the
Marami
5
pala. Kaya,
PR. Yeah.
kaya pala maraming balibalita
Daming
na
regions.
assured na itong bansang to.
Yes,
Ito,
yes.
assured na rin.
Ah,
So, ours is Asia Pacific? Is
yes.
it? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
So